Hello, and welcome back to the channel. We are continuing One Piece. This is Season 1, Episode 6, titled The Chef and the Chore Boy. I really enjoyed the last episode. Yeah, we talked about it a lot, and it ended with Mihawk defeating Zoro, but not killing him, and actually telling him to get stronger and then come find him. And he was supposed to take Luffy with him, but he didn't do that either, because he was like, well, maybe this world could use a few more wild cards. Something like that. That was really interesting, and like he was an interesting character. We met some more interesting characters at Baratie, including Sanji, who is of course gonna become part of the crew at some point soon, I'm guessing. So yeah, now they need to, well, first they need to get Zoro some help, because even though he didn't die, he still got like slashed across the body, and he's not doing well right now. And then I'm sure, yeah, there's some other things going on as well, but I just want to continue, so unless you have anything.
No. Just down with the flu, so yeah.
Yay! That's always nice. You know the whole spiel by now. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video, throw in a comment, and also please check out our Patreon page where you can watch the uncuts. You can also watch early reactions for some of the other shows that we are doing, and any support is greatly appreciated. There's a link down in the description below. And now, here we go.
Don't drop
I
him.
didn't. He's really heavy. I mean, he's got a really big head. It's like freakishly big.
What?
Someone needs to go back to Baratie.
I'm really not hungry right now.
That's
Nami.
Not for food. Maybe one of the customers is a ship's doctor.
A doctor.
Yes.
We need a doctor.
Pull it together.
Well, them carrots are cut too thick. And I can tell just by looking at that remoulade needs a lot more.
Remoulade? Med oregano?
Yeah, that's
Thank you.
Bring me my kitchen knives and a bottle of our best whiskey. And a fresh yellowtail. And a cooler. Bigger the better.
Yellowtail?
Are they gonna use the skin? Perhaps. Oh,
Ay,
yikes.
Okay, but you can do that. That's good.
Fish skin.
Yes. Fish skin, yeah. Yeah, I read about that. So that's why I know.
Heals the flesh a lot faster.
Yeah.
Is he gonna be okay?
Look, I'm not
Impressive.
gonna lie to you, he's lost a lot of blood.
They use it for burn victims. Like there's like clinical trials right now.
Okay.
And it's going really well.
Mihawk.
Oh.
Nice of you to announce yourself.
I thought this was a conversation we might have privately.
Well, it still came straight back to him, even though he didn't get him what he wanted.
What I want is to see what becomes of that young man when he enters the Grand Line.
Ha! I won't let that happen.
Then you have your work cut out for you, Vice Admiral, because that boy is interesting. Maybe your grandson will be the one to find the One Piece after all.
Oh,
Oh, he didn't know
so
that.
now Kobe knows.
Yes. Oh, don't go in there.
No, not now.
Don't show
Not
your
now.
face.
Whoa. Might want to clean that up.
I'll take my dinner in the mess hall tonight.
Okay.
Well, if you don't want the fish, I got 2-inch T-bones in the kitchen. Or
Whoa.
maybe you're in the mood for saffron risotto.
I'm in the mood for all
All
of
of
it.
it.
Can you cook Zoro's favorite food?
Sure.
What is that?
What does he like?
What about rice bowl soaked in beer? Can you make that?
I can make anything. Just tell me what you want. Zeph once told me that making decisions is what separates a captain from the rest of his crew.
Seth was a pirate?
Yeah. Captain of the dreaded Cook Pirates.
Cook pirates.
Of course.
The All Blue doesn't exist.
Yes, it does, and one day I'm gonna find it.
It's a tall tale told by cooks to pass the time. Now get to those tables. Pirate!
No shit. So that's when he found him.
Here's oregano.
Carrying around
Oregano's for
ingredient-
savages.
That's not half bad.
Better than anything you can make, you old shitbag.
You got a sharp tongue on your boy. What does little Luke Plant know about the All Blue?
Oh. Oh, damn.
What happened?
Storm sunk both our ships. They're all dead, except for us.
Wow.
What do we do?
We wait.
Yikes.
This is all the food we got. So eat slow.
What's that?
Why do you get the bigger one?
Because I'm 3 times your size,
Ah.
that's why.
Okay, for how long are they gonna stay there?
And how did they get up there even? So was it after this that they vowed to never let someone go hungry again? Because they've been so hungry for such a long time that...
Perhaps. Oh, oh. Bells. Oh, I can't see them.
Oh, it's all moldy.
And him and Seth didn't speak together at all for those 30 days. Whoa! And then we just jumped 20 days.
And the sores on his cheeks, they're just getting worse.
Oh. How the hell is he still alive? He didn't even touch it.
You gotta give me some!
Or... No, it wasn't food at all. He gave him all the food.
Everything.
So he hasn't been eating anything for 70 days. What?
How are you still alive?
Whoa.
Your leg! You gave me all the food! You don't even know me! Why would you do that for a stranger?
I have been searching for the All Blue my whole life. You share the same dream as me. And if I can't find it, well then maybe you can. So I'm gonna need you to live on, and I'm gonna need you to fulfill that dream.
You have any idea what that's like? Having someone lose a limb to save your life?
Yes.
Nolan was sentenced to death, but he continued to lie to his king, insisting the city of gold sank into the sea. And even though nobody believed him, he never stopped lying until he was dead.
Poor guy. Can you imagine that? Losing a whole city of gold?
I don't think that was the point of
Yeah.
the story.
No.
I'd do anything to save him, except stand in the way of his dream.
We all have dreams, but we outgrow them.
But isn't there something that you want more than anything else in this world?
Not everyone gets to follow their dreams.
Oh, just give us that backstory already.
I know how his mind works.
So do I. What's your point?
Luffy is different. He doesn't follow the rules. He thinks for himself, no matter what anyone else says.
That's my fault. I was too easy on him.
It's not a bad thing necessarily, dude.
And what do you suggest? That I let him be a damn fool pirate?
That'd be the worst thing, sir.
Maybe you're right. Maybe I've been going about this the wrong way all along.
Oh no.
Muster the Marines on deck. I'll address them at afternoon watch.
I have a feeling this is not a good
Just
thing.
not going, yeah.
Not a good thing.
No.
What?
Oh, it's one of those. Is it Alo?
Oh, shoot.
It's one of those sea people, right?
Yeah.
Let's all enjoy our last meal together.
Last meal?
Listen up. I'm looking for a pirate in a straw hat. Goes by the name of Luffy. Maybe I might just start adding some of these nice folks to the menu.
Okay, so they also eat people.
Well.
Wonderful.
What would I say?
Whatever pops in your head. Just speak from the gut.
Well, you're good at telling stories.
Hey, Zoro. What's up?
What's up?
It's...
Luffy! Luffy!
We need to get the fuck out of here.
Baratie is in danger. I need to be there.
All right, I'm coming with you.
Did you not hear what I just said? They are hunting you. We need to run.
Oh, he's not gonna run.
I can't let innocent people get hurt because of me. If those fishermen guys want to fight, we're gonna give them one. You stay with the ship and protect the map. It's gonna be safe with you.
It's gonna be safe with you? Are you sure about that? No.
Yeah.
You never seen a fishman enjoy a meal? That's because you don't know any fishmen, except for the ones who repair your ship or clean your house.
I have nothing against your kind.
I have everything against yours. Puny petulant humans. Fishmen are superior to humans in every single way. Stronger, faster, hungrier. Wouldn't you agree?
Sure. Just say yes.
This is the pirate I've heard so much about. You know, I was expecting someone bigger.
So was I.
Nice.
How you find me anyway?
Old friend helped me track you down.
They have his head.
Burpee?
Burpee? Burpee?
I've got eyes and ears everywhere.
What?
You heard everything?
Everything. And that got old quick, because you shitidiots have no idea what you're doing. Wait, no, not back in the bag. It's so dark and wet and sandy.
You're no king.
I will be when I get my Grand Line map.
Then you're gonna have to fight me for it.
To let the fighting begin.
Outside?
Outside.
Oh. Oh.
Safe.
Damn it. Oh, shit. Whoa.
Really great fight.
Yeah. How did he become so great at fighting? Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh.
I don't think he's gonna win this fight.
Told you in the bar I didn't have any friends.
Damn. A lot is going down at Baratie.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing, Nami?
Leaving?
Or giving Along the map. Giving
Sure.
him the map so that he'll spare Luffy. Come on, Luffy. Oh!
Come on, fish guy. Is that all you got?
Okay. All right. Oh, damn it. Oh, the seawater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Got it for you just like I said I would.
Oh.
I only joined up with you so I could steal the map.
Oh.
She's with him.
Why waste your time killing a devil fruit eater? Let the sea do it for you.
Okay. Shit. What the hell? Who's gonna save him? Sanji.
Where's Nami?
She's gone. She's a member of Arlong's crew.
Well, that's a bummer.
Yep.
And what is he going to say now?
They're becoming more than a nuisance.
Sorry, I can't take him seriously with that hat on. I cannot.
The Straw Hats and their captain will never surrender. So the gloves are coming off. We will capture them. And they will be brought to justice.
Yeah, you did this, Kobe.
Not on purpose, of course, but it did not have the intended effect.
I'm just helping you clean up.
Yeah, but no one asked you to, did they? So get out of my restaurant now.
I've already told you I'm not going to be a waiter.
You're not going to be anything, not if you stay here. Your cooking is for shit.
Yeah, well, at least I don't drown everything in oregano.
Yeah, well, at least I'm not the one who goes on moaning about the All Blue.
He's just pushing him away, right? Like,
Yeah.
Go.
Quitting is staying here. Don't you get it? It's one thing to have a dream, it's another to go after it. Fine!
Those fisherman guys were tough. You would have loved it. And we had a pretty great dinner. Only I kind of messed it up. And now I lost Nami. I lost the Grand Line map.
That's not on you. Would have happened either way. Like, she was always working for Along. That's not your fault.
I didn't know what to say before. But I know what to say now, and it's so simple.
Oh, you brought this here for a reason?
I need you to wake up.
You gonna keep talking or let me get some sleep?
Yay! Get off me. Oh, dear. No.
I had the strangest dream that Nami left. I, Roronoa Zoro, vow to stand by your side until we find the One Piece or die trying. So bring on the Marines or pirates or sea beasts. You're my captain, Luffy. And I'm your first mate.
Fuck yes. I love that he's so loyal.
I wasn't worried for a second. What do we do now? Plot a course for the Grand Line?
Nope.
But I thought we were going after the One Piece.
We are, but we can't do it without our whole crew.
They're going for Nami?
Yeah, of course.
Gotta dry meat in these barrels. You think we brought too much?
You know who you're sailing with?
Yeah.
Heard you guys need a cook.
Hey!
Yeah! Yes, we do!
Yeah!
Why are we bringing the waiter?
Because we can't boil water.
We can't boil water.
Hey, Sanji! You keep your feet dry.
You know, all these years, living under your shitty roof, cooking at your shitty restaurant, I owe you my life. Thank you for putting up with my shit all these years, old man. I'll never forget you, Zeph.
Where do they know? Like, how
do they know where to go? I have
yeah.
no idea.
So we're going after Nami, but how are we gonna find her?
Thank you.
Yeah, we don't even know where she is.
I know someone who does.
Did he get the head?
Oh, maybe he got the head. Wonderful.
Hello, boys!
Okay. So, it's gonna be part of the crew, part-time, or just for a little while. Yeah, maybe not part of the crew, but on the ship.
Yeah, sure.
That was like way more of a like sweet relationship between Seth, the chef, and Sanji than I thought, and they had way more history. Yeah, but I really like that they focused in on that and a lot with dreams, fulfilling a dream, standing in the way of dreams. There's a big difference between having a dream and then actually going after it. So still, yeah, that's a big focus of the series.
Very, and it was also again very apparent in this one.
Yes, it really was. That was, of course, also the whole reason why Luffy didn't want to stop Zoro from what he did in the last episode, was because he didn't want to stand in the way of his dream, no matter what. Nami was a bit on him for not being a captain, really, or not making those tough choices. But I think Luffy so far has been a pretty decent captain. Like, he's inspiring people to follow him at least. And like Zoro is just full on. Yes, very faithful.
Yes, but
loyal.
Yeah, but I also think that perhaps the tough decision in this one, like it is the tough decision to not stand and step in and help people, like, or actually standing in the way of someone's dream if you know it means their life.
And he said it, he honestly didn't think that he was going to lose, because he also believed so much in Zoro. He believed so much in his friends. And I think we've talked about this before, that might make him a bit naive in certain situations, but he's just willing to put his faith in people. In people.
And that in itself is why he's such a great captain, and just in general such a great companion in life.
Yeah, a great person. Someone like he's great to be around, because he's talking you up and he's also showing so much confidence. And yeah, I'm sure and Zoro even said like that it rubs off.
Exactly. And I think also him having so much faith in his people, that's also why people become loyal to him, and why he in the end is so devoted. Zoro is so devoted to him, because if he stood in the way of his dream, I think it would be at a different outcome. He would, like Nami, would just bolt at some point. Yes. He's him actually standing in the way of someone's dream. It's in my mind. I think it would be like that again. It would be a different outcome.
Yeah. Like the whole reason why someone like Zoro is following him, and he inspires other people to follow him, is because he's not standing in the way of their dreams, and he's encouraging them and asking them to make the hard choices for themselves. Because they owe it to themselves, or maybe owe it to other people.
And I think it might have been Luffy as well that kind of rubbed off on Seth as well, because Seth then like kind of stood his ground.
Yeah, it was only after Luffy had that discussion with him in the previous episode, before they were interrupted by Usopp, I think, where he told Seth about this guy came in here and he lost his entire crew. Like they all freaking died. He was the only survivor, and Sanji just fed him. He just helped him because he's a good person, and that's what good people do. And I think Seth just needed to be reminded of that, and then we got the story between Seth and Sanji. And I really not like that twist. Maybe we should have seen it coming. That in the big bag, there wasn't food in it. It was just Trisha, and that he gave all the food to the young boy, because deep down he's a good guy and even willing to eat his own freaking leg. But he wanted Sanji to survive because they share the same dream. So even if he doesn't make it out of there, he needs for Sanji to make it, and to go out there and find the all blue, because he's clearly not doing that anymore. And he also said that staying here, working at Baratie, that's quitting. Like, that's what I have done. Don't do the same thing. That's why I don't want you working here, and that's probably because that's.
Try again.
That is probably the reason why he's been so hard on him, is because he kind of he wanted to chase him away, and he didn't know how to tell him that, or why, or connect with him on that level, really. So he was just being an ass to him and saying, you can't be a chef and your food is shit, just get out of here.
But it also it's not only that. I think it's also just to push him to become better. And sure. I'm not saying it's definitely not the right parenting choice.
Tough love.
Yeah, because I grew up with a lot of criticism, and that was not the right way for me, at least. to grow up. So in that regard, it kind of hit me too. That what you need is someone to
believe in you,
and maybe even to a point where it becomes like blind faith. And that's someone, and it's a love language for Seth. I think he didn't know how to raise Sanji. He didn't know how to raise him. So what do? You do what your parents did to you, or like how you were raised, or something like that. Or we don't know Seth's backstory, and doesn't matter. But the way that's like. Perhaps, or at least that's how I see it, is like this tough love is love after all. It's just, well, not necessarily the right thing upbringing wise, but at least he raised a great young boy, very warm-hearted, and as I said, that the reason why they don't turn away, like why they feed hungry people, is because they themselves were starved for a long time. So they know the absolute anguish that you're in when you're famished this way. So I think that was also like nice to have some of these things like explained, and also the whole oregano is for savages thing.
Yeah, always putting oregano in there. But also like not only just feeding people, but just helping people in general, because that's also what they did for Zoro, was stitching him up and putting the fish skin on him. So I just like getting way more into that relationship and seeing those of course deep down they are good people, not only Sanji but also Seth, because he was a bit more one note in the previous episode, but like we just needed to get into the story, and now Sanji is part of the crew, someone who is at this point in time, seems like it, not part of the crew, never really was part of the crew technically, because she was part of Along's crew. It's Nami. So that was a reveal that we got. Like we knew that she was working for or with someone else, and she's been talking to someone else, and like she was getting the map for someone. Now they just told us who that was. I don't know. Like, was that something you remembered, or something that you maybe just figured out, or?
I think I had my suspicions.
Okay. I didn't. It's not until like she was walking out there and the way that she was talking to Along in that scene, it was like, oh, okay, yeah, that's pretty clear. but before that, I don't know if there necessarily was not any hints that I picked up on.
No, it was also like I mean, minutes, if not seconds before she walked out with the map, that was like,
okay. Maybe she's working for him.
Yes,
she's part of his crew. And I do have I have a question about, so Along was using Nami, or like not using Nami to infiltrate Luffy's crew. Like that wasn't what was supposed to happen. She was just supposed to go to the marine base and get the map, and she ended up going with Luffy because the map. And I'm sure deep down she really likes Luffy, and like
that's why
the Straw Hats.
She
and that's why she did the thing that she did in the end, and she was confident that someone was going to save Luffy. He wasn't just gonna drown there. What was I saying? Where was I going with this?
Nami.
Oh yeah, so she was with Luffy and also then feeding Along information. So why did Along also need Buggy to help track down Luffy if she was already there?
I think one of the reasons for that there was this incident where everything was flooded.
Oh, so it was
the head
maybe
snail,
so maybe it was only after that happened that Along used Buggy, and Buggy just so happened to have forgotten, or not forgotten, or like left his ear in Luffy's hat. It's just been there the entire time. But didn't he have, like, in that time, didn't he, like, fix it and look at it, like, several times?
I think that was after the whole thing.
After the whole thing? So
after the whole buggy thing.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, so if the ear has been in Luffy's straw hat ever since their encounter with Buggy, how come he didn't notice that?
If he didn't take it off,
well, he did,
and fix it.
We saw it, like, I think we saw him, like, sitting with it in the previous episode when they were arriving at Baratie. At one point, he was sitting and fixing it because it got a little bit damaged again during their fight with the Marines.
But it was stuck within the...
I know, it's just... I'm nitpicking, as all hell, because
and it's fine.
I would just have noticed an ear in my hat. But either way, okay, so... Yeah, now it makes more sense. Nami was getting information to Arlong, but then she lost her shell phone. And then he found Buggy, and Buggy just so happened to put his ear in Luffy's hat, so he could still get that information. And that's how they found them. Now they have to get Nami back, and I'm guessing also the map. And we're gonna get a rematch between Arlong and Luffy. Maybe Zoro can help this time, or something unexpected is gonna happen again. I'm sure. And also, like, the Marines are gonna catch up to them again, because now Garp has doubled down. That was not what was supposed to happen, or not what Kobe wanted to happen from that conversation. But we sort of knew that, this is not gonna go the way that that you thought there.
I think you can always tell these kinds of twists from because of the way that you see this determination in a character's face. Was like, that was
shit. He went the opposite direction.
Yeah, and you can you don't have to have any kind of like music, like score wise or anything like that underlying. You don't need anything of that. You just need that look on someone's face where it's like determination and like, oh, thank you, and you're just like. No.
In all in the acting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was actually very interesting with Arlong and the whole with the fish people. And I definitely see where Arlong is coming from. Definitely. With the whole, so we fishermen, you don't treat us as equals. Mm-hmm. And the only thing, we are only servants to you. We only do the shit jobs that you are too, like, you can't be bothered with. Such as cleaning and serving. And I just thought that was I really get it, like, where he's coming from. What I have a bit of a problem with is like the double standards then.
Yeah, because then he also said that
they are superior
to humans in every way. So
they might be, sure, but
so he doesn't see them as equals either.
No, exactly. It's just reversing it.
Yeah, reverse the whole thing. And it seems like he even resents other fishmen like him who are satisfied with like being in a serving position.
Yeah, and I totally get where he's coming from. But then having someone like Nami to serve him might not be like I don't know, it's just
he's still willing to work with humans. So what have so that's the reason why we haven't gotten the Nami story yet, is because we needed to get this reveal out of the way. Yes. So I think now that we know that, we can finally go back and learn more about her and also how she got to be a part of Arlong's group.
And because obviously the next plot point, the next part of the quest line is
Nami focused.
We need to get her back.
Yes.
And I think that's also when it's gonna dim for her that he means it. Luffy means it. And there's finally someone even I freaking betrayed him. And yet he's still coming back.
Yeah, this is the crew I should be part of.
And it's like the point where it's when you are a person that drives people away from you, and that we got that. She said it, like she drives everyone away from her. She hurts them, the people that are closest to her. Yeah. Then you need someone like Luffy that's just
gonna trust you.
Yeah, but also forgive you and just never give up on you.
Yeah.
And well, sometimes if you have a person like that in your life, please keep
Hold them tight.
And just be honest and open with them. Because obviously, as it's also apparent from this, because he said it, like for Zoro, he would lose an arm and a leg for him if that was what was gonna bring him back.
Yes.
So, and I think it's the exact same with Nami. So, and she just needs to get the realization that even though she hurt Luffy with this betrayal, he's still going to stand by her and do everything that he can to.
Yeah, and I have a feeling that if she betrayed Arlong, he would not forgive her in any way whatsoever.
No, and she would definitely die.
Yeah, shit. He's that scary. Those fishmen.
Very.
The fact that they also eat humans.
Yeah, so it's like how much human is in them, if that makes sense. Like, if there's nothing, that is not cannibalism. But is it?
I think someone said in the comments that Arlong doesn't want to see himself as like half fish, half human.
Okay.
You know, like they're their own thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Completely, like they're nothing to
do with cannibalism.
Do with humans. They just
not even slightly.
Yeah, look like half human.
But
half
like
fish,
sharks eat people too.
And other fish. Sea creatures.
I mean, it's just nature after all.
Sure. And I, again, as you said, do also feel with like his people in the way where like if they are being downtrodden in this, like working for humans, or humans are getting in on their territory all the time, which is also something he said when we met him the first time. Like I get like the plight of his people, but he's still a bad guy. Him in particular.
It's not good.
Yeah, it's not good.
No.
Okie dokie. Is there anything else you want to add to this?
I have just like the tiniest comment.
Bring it.
The casting in this series overall is just amazing.
So good.
Yeah, with the, like Sanji, I swear that he just popped straight out of the books.
Yeah, the pages. Yeah.
He looks the part, man. He looks the part. I feel like he also kind of like he's also acting the part. He's just great casting. Like everyone is great casting. Like Seth is also pretty spot on, and like everyone is just spot on. I think they have put so much care into casting the right people.
Yeah.
And it's definitely paying off.
It's paying off because this story is so dependent on its characters. So focused on like they're really the driving force here. It's also a very interesting world and an interesting story, but the characters and their relationships, that's the focus. So they need to be some really good actors inhabiting those roles. You said it. Perfect casting, it seems like. And I don't even have anything to compare it with. I just think that all of them are doing a great job, and all the characters are interesting in their own ways.
Yeah.
So even someone who's got a complete One Piece noob such as me can see that the casting is spot on. But I think that's pretty much gonna do it. We'll just Danish word. Let's do an easy one. Fish.
Fish. Yes.
Let's just do fish, because fish,
There's
men,
a lot of fish in this
and
one.
using fish to treat wounds, and so fish in Danish is
Fisk.
kind of the same, just a K in the end instead of an H.
And could easily be that somewhere along the lines that the H turned into a K, or the K turned into an H, and that's how it differs.
It's just very closely related there. Fish in English, fisk in Danish. There we go. Danish word of the day. And that'll do it for this reaction and review of One Piece Season 1, Episode 6. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you very soon. Bye.
Bye.